What up? What up, Killer Gwop? Back with another game, Pillars of Eternity. It's like a RPG, like a top-down RPG, sort of like Dungeons and Dragons was. I mean, not Dungeons and Dragons, but Baldur's Gate. I mean, it works like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of. That's like the precipice on. Uh, I think precipice is the right word, right? Yeah, but that's what. One of my. What's the word I'm trying to think of here? I mean, the game. Baldur's Gate and all that was based off of was Dungeons and Dragons. Mm, but yeah, it's a lot of text-based stuff, so I guess I'll read for y'all, and the stuff that isn't voiced, because a lot of it is voiced as well. But yeah, we're Killer Gwop. I already went and made my character. I figured, you know, that's something not really to live stream, especially since you're going through menus and stuff. But we are a rogue, we're a hired killer, we're a raider is our backstory. We like to just run up in places and take everybody's shit and kill them all and then keep going, and we're criminals. You know what I'm saying? That's how Killer Gwop be, period. So, yeah, let's get it started. Caravan Master Odemo. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Alright, so I will say that we are on Path of the Damned difficulty. Now, this is not Iron Man mode. I do have another playthrough that's Iron Man mode. I just made a Death God-like and named it Death, you know, all that shit. It's a cipher. It's pretty cool. But, he's on the Iron Man Path of the Damned playthrough. But this is just a regular Path of the Damned. That way we can save. If we die, we can come back. You know, it's not the end of the world type shit. And it doesn't end the series. So that's what's up.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Oh, I forgot to... Odemo looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfell, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. Says that to him. He nods in your direction. Sparfell nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Phone went out. Happens. Where would I find
they
these
grow
berries?
on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year? Rain, mostly. And wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here, time to time. Locals call it a beowick. Born out of the ether. The spirit's path. Never seen it myself. Never care to.
What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Hmm.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll go see about these berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. If you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Wow. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
What? Odemo chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you. He casts a sidelong glance at her.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Alright, so if there's anything above conversation, like and they talk and you can hear it, I'm not gonna read it. That's how it's gonna be. Y'all are gonna have to read that. Hopefully it teaches you to read if you can't read, so that's what's up.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright. So none of these people really have anything to say. You could talk to him, but he's got the same shit to say. You don't have a lockpick for that yet. This guy doesn't have shit to say. Some of these have items in them. Like that lockpick right there. We could use that.
I'll see it. Where there's a pick, there's a way.
Yeah, that's my dude's voice. Where there's a pig, there's a way. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? Alright. This guy.
Anyone need supplies?
This guy.
I've got sundries for sale.
Random shit. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale, if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
If you think these caravanners are prickly, watch out for those axe wielders Odemo mentioned. He laughs. That's excellent advice indeed.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
I'm not too interested in you, bro. I'd better go. Alright. Yeah, so you cycle through party members. You control the whole party in this game, just like Dungeons & Dragons.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
It's not growing any legs anytime soon.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
There's actually a plant up here. I don't know what it does, but you know. Alright. Now for the real shit. We do have a potion. But I gotta remember that this is Path of the Damned mode, so I gotta put my guy back a little bit, and Kalisha gonna take front. She gonna actually knock down one of these little motherfuckers. Alright, now they both on her. Yeah, you pause it and make an action. You can unpause it. And then just watch it all happen. And then you can pause it again. It's like that. Once you get further into this game, it gets pretty crazy. Do a crippling strike real quick. Nice. Handled that way better. My death character just died straight up here.
This is it.
No offense, but I've known my share of dangerous people, and you remind me of them. That isn't your business. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot? No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? Somewhere I can make some money. Ah, man after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odemo will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Alright, let's get back. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfield's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Maybe I should have done like a female voice. Yep. I think that's one of the reasons why I died is death over there with those wolves. I forgot how to do my.
This is recent. Not good.
Okay, that's gonna trigger a fight, so you gotta come over here, get the beer. I think that's it. I think that's the only thing to pick up. And then you pick this up. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfield, one of the gods, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is strangeness in it to his gait. Ooh, his stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
Sparfield's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Word. Yeah. So, word, we have second wind. I didn't even know that. It's gonna be hella useful. This person, I think, shoots arrows. So I'm gonna run up to her. Give her a little crippling strike. Kalisha gonna fight that person. Yep. That's how we doing it. Oh, okay, Kalisha getting her shit kicked in right now, so there we go. Nice.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Okay, so usually you should always pick up that bow. I'm not trying to tutorial, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm giving y'all some tips for getting through Path of the Damned difficulty. Alright, she's gonna take point. Nice. That way they target her. Alright. Now Kalisha. She's a tank. She literally just takes hella damage. Come on, bro. There we go. Damn. Alright, this guy. I'm gonna go over here with it. Knock this motherfucker out. Fuck him up. Yeah, Kalisha's dexterity is pretty ass. Not gonna do much damage with her. Killer Gwop though, he pretty good, honestly. He's got a high dexterity, so he's gonna hit almost every hit. Another bow, if you didn't pick up the first one. I mean, depending on your character, you know, you might need the shields. But I'm a twin weapon person. Alright, now for the big fight. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Ignorance bears no absolution. I have seen your group's purpose. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. Ooh. Your courage is a mask. None of you has yet slain a true warrior. The man's brow creases, questioning. We have killed many trespassers like you. Your kills are sloppy. The wounds on these people are inefficient and off target. This is the work of untested men accustomed to carelessness. The man bares his teeth. He looks at Hyoden, helpless, his eyes shut tightly for the killing blow. The man spits. We'll see whose courage is a mask. He shoves Hyoden towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hyoden's torso. Hyoden screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. That was really just a pussy move, bro. Damn, they ganging up on him hard. Alright, Eden, what do you got? No second wins. Have fun. Here goes Hidden. Damn, they really got us right now. Surrounded. Nice. Kalisha about to kill that guy. Let's finish that. Hidden's gonna get back up. It's like, how do you miss that many hits though? It's actually kind of pissing me off, bro. Like, how do you miss that much? He's down. He's literally. Oh my god, bro. I was about to shit a brick. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bow, Odemo's body stirs, and with a great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of a weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hidden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who has been feigning death lunges for Hidden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hidden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you, despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hidden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hidden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hidden to set his feet, and to join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now, and you feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Alright, so I know this is old times, right? You know, this is supposed to be like old medieval times and shit. But imagine the times before these pillars and shit were up, bro. Like the rock pillars and all that. And they look shaped and shit too, bro. Like, imagine that.
Buick. Had to be.
Imagine having to shape these motherfucking rocks to go on these pillars that are already crumbling down because of old age. That has to be like before caveman times, bro. I don't even know how to explain that shit. That's like some dark people time shit.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
further into the ruins.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Who attacked us? Glenfathens, those used to be the hut dwellers Odemo warned you about. Look to be fangs of Gallowayne, who were the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odemo, I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kalisha looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going. He then takes a step forward and his knee buckles, and before anyone can catch him he stumbles on the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. On unsteady legs he claws his way up the wall and back to his feet, but his stance is shaky like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours?
He nods at the gash
some
across the
blood.
section.
It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathens were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here
Damn.
if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide. This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Damn!
Thank you. Thank you.
I kind of feel her though. Like everybody think their life worth the same, and it's not. It's just dead ass not.
Someone
who
else
is
has been here. We should move.
See if they left anything useful behind.
A lot of camping supplies. Need that hammer and chisel. I'm gonna pick that mace up anyway, fuck it. Get a torch. In case we get a dark area. Alright. Now, to camp, you don't go up to one of the bed rolls or the tent or anything like that. Fuck. You go here. No, not here. Here. Yeah. I'm trying to find a good spot. I'm gonna do it like right here. And then camp. And then you restore your health whenever you camp. Because whenever you go down, you have endurance, alright? Endurance is your health in a fight. And whenever your endurance drops to 0, you fall down and you lose like a quarter of your health. That's how they do it. And then you can get back up after a fight ends and keep fighting. But after 4 fights and you lose all 4 of those fights, all your health goes away and you die for good. When people die for good in this game, I think they die for good, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think they come back. No, they don't. They don't come back, I remember. And this is about to teach you. Camping allows your party members to restore lost health. Yeah. Damage reduction. Yeah, she's not a healer, so fuck that. Hidden stretches as he wakes, gingerly probing the gash across his stomach. The flesh has begun to knit together.
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
He sits up quickly and looks around the chamber. She really did leave us. She won't get far unless... He crawls to his knees and begins rummaging through the equipment with mounting desperation. What? I lost full water skin? Hold on. Oh, she left us!
She took all our water.
She took the water, yo! With any luck, she'll meet the end she deserves on her own. Alright. Around here there's some little lizard dudes. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Gwop. It's Gwop. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Tear you to pieces this now. So raise your arms and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Okay, it's just gonna keep sniffing me. It's okay, I won't hurt you. The Gwop recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Okay. Alright, back away. Oh, alright. Fuck you then. Go ahead and take this L. See, yeah, my endurance took a pretty big hit for that one. So did my health. It's weird. 2 lockpicks. That's what's up. Nah. Actually, they're both medium. Fuck that. That's a quest item. There's a Tattered Journal. Is there a way to read that? Oh, yeah. Okay. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Egwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. It was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Salantlis in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Gwops. Ooh. Ooh, big Gwop. Ooh, big Gwop. Huge Gwop. I will stand my ground back here, sir. Yes, just like that. Alright, now you cripple him. Yes. Fucked him up. Fuck you, Gwop. I think that was a scald, actually. Yeah, a scolder whelp. Oh yeah, that's where I found that. So this is a whole area that if Kalisha wouldn't have ran off, she wouldn't be dead right now.
A blade in the dark.
This is gonna be my best friend. I'm not even kidding. Scouting mode is my best friend.
There's something ahead.
I mean, I am a rogue.
Poor Kalisha.
Yep, Kalisha dead. Hidden, I swear to God, bro. Fucking idiot. Come on, come on, stop. Alright, Hidden. Stay here. Give me my water back. Damn, Kalisha. You're a fire god, like, that's cool as fuck. I don't know what that does, but alright. Keep moving. What is that? Lesser black ooze. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn, bruh. Just whacked me real hard. I'm gonna switch to my bow on that shit. I'm about to get fucked up. I think it's time to flee, bruh. Yeah, I don't see myself surviving this. Ah! Word up to ya mommy. Straight up. That's a big poleaxe. Put that in our stash. That's where the ooze is at. There's that muck on the wall. Vicious and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. A vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. I've never done this, I'll be real. I think this was like something that I skipped in the past playthrough. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief on a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Place the gem in the eye socket. Oh, I left. Fuck. Stupid ass. I keep hitting fucking leave. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Oh shit. I'm changing to my bow for this one. Hidden. Rush in. Nice. Immune to blindness, but you know, that's to be expected. Hidden strong as fuck. To run up on him. Oh, I got slowed. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Amethyst. Hydra. Nice. Good little find. Now we can put on this cloak. Minor cloak of protection. Yeah, word. That's what's up. Bossing up. Back this way. Nah, you know, you can go that way, but I mean, I prefer using the item we picked up back there. Not worth it. Yeah, you can push on it yourself. Send hidden. Use the hammer and chisel. Alright. Continue chiseling. After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift, then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through.
I could scout ahead.
You honestly should have, damn. I feel like we're about to get attacked. About to get fucked up. Oh yeah, we're about to get fucked up. Nice. He gonna die. It ain't gonna come in clutch though. I have so little health. I think it's about time we find a place to camp. Maybe once we get to the other side of it. Actually, that's a good camp room right here. Whole side's pretty much cleared out. Just camp back here with all these dead bodies. Nice. Sometimes you can't get attacked. And that's really shitty. Now we full health. Alright, just fuck them up. Oh yeah, I hate this part. I genuinely do not like this. Eden, I need your blinded. But yeah, keep using it. There you go. Now it's my turn to clutch. Clutch on this spider, boy. Eden, you're a pussy. Over here dying and shit. Bats as large as chickens. Damn, that's nasty. That's nasty as fuck. Word, that's what's up. Now we made it outside. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in the midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone, or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen. And he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw, step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
People like this that always preach some kind of like big truth, ultimate truth, like, you know, like come join me and all that, you'll be successful, etc., etc. Nah, bro, they literally just want you to come over there. It's like basically Scorpion throwing his spear thing at you and saying get over here. Like, that's what it is, bro. They just trying to trap you. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land and pain wells to the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with audra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of audra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntarily paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find hidden a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. So we're gonna go ahead and get our level up. Kinda want stealth, because that's what I do. Stealth allows characters of any class to attempt to avoid being seen or heard. It is usually automatically when the character is in scouting mode. The higher the character's skill, the closer they can get to enemies before being detected. Survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. This is very useful. 2 points in that at least. Pretty good at mechanics right now. So athletics is good too because it helps with second wind, it helps with your endurance, things like that. Endurance keeps you a lot longer in fights. Mechanics is like lockpicking, all that. Lore, you can use scrolls and shit. Some conversation options are available, so let's go ahead and get at least one rank in that. Stealth, probably put one in athletics and one in stealth. Boom, boom. Seems legit. We got a class unlock as well, which is really good. And then these are with anybody, any class whatsoever. These are like the class's actual skills. So rogues can do backstab. Dramatically increases damage done from stealth or invisibility. I'll probably go with that one, I'm not gonna lie, but let's go to the other ones real quick. Nuanced faith in the gods has allowed this character to unleash a wave of spiritual energy similar to a priest's holy radiance. It's pretty much what we do, bro. Even as rappers, we put our hands together and start praying like that. The character has attuned themselves to the natural world like a druid and is able to focus its power on an enemy with the effects of the nature's mark spell. Nameless Charm. With the power of the fledgling cipher, the character is able to temporarily charm an opponent. Oh, so he uses kind of everybody's. So I might as well get backstab because that's the actual rogue ability. But he can use kind of like everybody's ability. It's kind of cool. I didn't even know that. Right, yes. Confirm. Next. Oh, that was it. Done. Word, now we got the backstab ability going.
Keeping an eye out.
We can always sneak up, stab a motherfucker. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching this. For real, it's probably gonna be like I probably won't update this series as much because I mean I am a big fan of RPGs, but at the same time it's kind of hard to watch, especially with all the that I gotta read and everything. But it's whatever. I do appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.